Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to be talking about something a lot more on the personal side. It is, in case you couldn't guess from the title of the video, it is about infertility. And I thought this would be a video that many women will be able to relate to, it affects myself. I'm actually infertile myself, and I thought I would share with you my story and the solution and path that I have chosen to take. So I'm infertile because I have got a chromosome disease called Turner syndrome. Basically, Turner syndrome affects 1 in every 2,000 women, and I am one of those lucky ones. And basically, it's a chromosome abnormality. Most women, normal women, have 2 X chromosomes. With girls with Turner syndrome actually only have 1, or like 1 and a dysfunctional one. So I've only got 1, and one of my X's is like that. So it's missing that little leg. So that is why I'm infertile. And it also affects your ovaries. My ovaries are completely shriveled up. I don't even think I have any. I've been in for ultrasounds before, and where there's meant to be ovaries, there is nothing there, just black space. So yeah, that is why I'm infertile. And so Turner syndrome doesn't just affect infertility. It affects, the main symptoms of it is short stature, which is my main symptom. I'm 5 foot exactly, so I'm tiny. And also it affects puberty, which was fun in high school, being delayed when all of your friends go through like all normal puberty things. I had to go on medication to help me go through puberty, like the pill. I am on thyroxine to help, because it also affects your thyroids. They just don't function 100% like they should, so I'm on thyroxine to help my thyroids out. And it also, obviously, another main symptom it affects is infertility. Because of the whole missing chromosome ovary thing, you can't get pregnant. I am one of the lucky ones. Some women with Turner syndrome don't have a functional uterus either. That's more into the Turner syndrome part of things. But I personally am lucky that I do have a good functional uterus where I can actually carry my own child. So my situation is I'm not producing eggs due to not having any ovaries, but my situation is we needed an egg donor to hop into my functional uterus. So I'm very lucky that I can actually carry, and I am incredibly blessed and lucky to actually have found an egg donor already. I'm obviously going to keep all of her information, name and everything private due to privacy reasons, so she will remain anonymous. And yeah, so my partner Aaron and I are actually looking into doing our first cycle of IVF in December this year. So I know it's still a while away, but it's pretty close considering how long I've been wanting to have a child for. So it's finally the time. We need to all go through counselling, and the egg donor and that side has to do counselling, and Aaron and myself need to do counselling. And we've actually got that booked for in a couple of months' time, which is so exciting. The egg donor, Aaron and myself, all meet up and do counselling together, and to make sure that we're all on the same page, you can guess like the personal reasons why we need to do that. And yeah, so that is the part that we had to take. I'm going to have to go on growth hormones, not growth hormones, oh my gosh, I'm back on the Turner syndrome side of things. I'm going to have to go on hormones, just pregnancy hormones, to boost my metabolism when the time comes closer. And yeah, that is practically my story. More on the Turner syndrome side of things, like that is how we came to the path that we're going to take with the egg donor situation. Because of me knowing I had Turner syndrome, this was the best path for us to take. So I found out that I had Turner syndrome when I was 11 years old. I actually had to go on growth hormones, otherwise I would be even shorter than I am now. They helped me get to 5 foot, otherwise I would probably be like 4'7" or something, is I think the normal average height for a Turner syndrome girl fully grown without taking growth hormones. I had to take the growth hormones in injection form every day. I had one of those little lock things. It's hard to explain. When you put the injection into it, it helps you to give yourself an injection basically, and it has a button that you click and the injection pops through into what was my thigh. I had to put it in my thigh every morning. And yes, I did that for roughly 5 or 6 years I was taking growth hormones for, and I'm currently still on the pill that is for estrogen levels, because my estrogen levels are way down, and so the pill helps me keep my estrogen levels up and maintain normal puberty as well. And I'm also on the thyroxine. So yes, that is a little bit about Turner syndrome and our path to fertility. We are very, very lucky. Like I said before, most people with Turner syndrome aren't lucky enough to even hold their own child, like carry their own child, which breaks my heart. Like, I consider myself so lucky that I'm one of the lucky ones who can. And if anyone is watching this video themselves who actually has Turner syndrome, I would love to talk to you and try and help you in ways that, like, I've managed to help myself, and try and help you find your right path, because it fascinates me so much. I'm still trying to understand more about it myself. It's crazy. But yeah, we have our first cycle in December, which is so exciting because we're getting married in a month, and then we will hopefully be pregnant by the end of the year. I very well know it might not happen on the very first go, but you know, you never know. You got to keep hope. So it will eventually happen anyway. So yeah, I hope that this has helped people decide, help maybe decide if an egg donor might be your situation, or it might not be. But just as many women know, it is so common to be infertile, and please know there will always be a path to take. You've just got to find the right one for you. And yeah, so we will see you soon, guys, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it might have given some women some inspiration to try and become mummies themselves in ways that they can maybe look into if they are having their own difficulties. Thanks, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.